One single spoon. Not I'm sure it was both useful in the long run. Ah, well, that's a crossbow, isn't it? Or a tree. Both would work. Just kill people with trees instead, that would be awesome. Have a giant tree as a weapon, kinda like these guys, only they're pretending they're clubs by putting spikes. That's quite mean, actually. Why did they put spikes in their sticks? I don't like spikes in my face, thank you. You're welcome. 30 minutes, huh? Why am I so sleepy? I do not know. Why am I telling this to you? I don't know. I think I'm confused. Terribly. But I am getting a little tired. So that's why I'm going to visit Act 1 in a moment. Once I reach that portal, after taking every single detour I can find. Because that is the magic section. Kill, 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 kill. So much dying. So much sleep. So much hate left to your imagination. But let's kill everyone. Humbly. Oop! Mushrooms! 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 Mushrooms? Mushrooms.
Yet another of the circles. I can only guess at what this one will reveal.
I'm guessing another book. That would not surprise me. Bro. A mysterious shrine. A mysterious shrine. Tally-ho. Governor? Apparently not this one, though. Apparently...
It is hard to believe I'm going to see this place at last.
You've been here before. Shut up. Or did I not save that? I don't know. The path of death. That sounds unpleasant. Big chest. A throwing star. Vix will be happy to have that. Just that no one's happy with... You need to have average selected.
This is the tree of death.
Is it dangerous in some way?
I do not think so.
Oh.
It is an essential part of this journey, of all journeys. Life brings death. Death brings life.
Wrong.
This symbol of silence is almost peaceful. The Azunites saw death not as an ending, but as a beginning.
Yes, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Finding location. Yes, in a jungle area. Thank you. I already saw the mushroom thing in the jungle. I just don't really remember where. I might just Google that at some point. I'm lazy. Lazy. But I'm going to need all the books at some point. The Garden of the Ancients! Wonderful. Amazing. Perfect. Yes. Boom! Right through the wall. Or right against the wall and thus killing a few bugs that were standing near the wall. Stop talking, Garrett. Okay. Possibly contain in terms of items, but we'll find out soon. Hello, Robot.
Greetings, stranger. You seem to be a strong soul, full of life.
Full of life. I seek the Azunite catacombs. Do you know where it is? What is this place?
So many questions. One does not merely stumble into the Azunite catacombs. The dead guard their domain jealously, and do not take kindly to intrusions of the living. How could you have journeyed here and not know that?
If the dead can attack me in the realm of the flesh, then I can attack them in return. I have no fear of them.
Brave words. That is good. But I cannot let you pass in any case.
You're a gatekeeper then. Why will you not let me enter?
Because I have been tasked to guard this way until I learn something. Others have sought to bring me information, but have failed. The battle must be going ill indeed for so many to ignore the bidding of Champion Ravan.
Champion Ravan? I have never heard that name before.
What? Have you spent your life under a rock?
Nope.
The deeds of my brothers and I have inspired songs in every tavern and hall throughout the land. We have won more skirmishes against Zermoth's hordes than any man living. We have never been defeated.
Zermoth's hordes? What do you mean? Zermoth and his followers have been dead and gone for 1,000 years.
I will not hear such nonsense.
Okay.
Only last month we routed a band of his marauders pillaging the shores across from Iliera. After the battle, we parted ways. My brothers Fiendin, Daziel, and Gregor returned here to the northern reaches to deal with additional attacks. I rejoined Azunai, and last week led his van in a sortie against Zermoth's outriders. We easily squashed them and were cleaning the blood off our weapons when the messenger found me.
I see. A messenger, you say?
Aye. He was sent from Snowbrook Haven to bring me word of my brother's deaths. Except for you. Somehow everyone knows.
God! Duh! I knew it! Stupid friggin' bugs! At least I activated the teleporter now, I suppose. Still, ugh! Let's try that again.
Greetings, stranger.
Aye!
You seem to...
Blip, 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 blip.
Yes, the rituals of my people. When a champion of the tribe dies, he must be mourned properly. His body is burned atop the sacred pyre while the minstrels sing all the tales of his deeds for 3 days and 3 nights. At sunrise on the 4th day, his ashes are placed in his coffin. And the coffin is interred within his personal crypt. If all was done properly, his death mask is placed atop his coffin and the crypt is sealed.
So have the rituals been performed then?
Well, that's the thing. I do not know. I cannot remember anything further. It is as if my memory is in shadow somehow. I know that the crypts are nearby, just northeast over the hill in fact, but I cannot seem to gather the will to leave this place. It is very odd.
That is passing strange indeed. Is there anything I can do?
I must know what became of my brothers. Check inside the crypts. If they are dead, their mask will be in place. Bring them to me so that I may see such proof as there might be for myself. I would be grateful.
If I do this task, will you let me pass into the Azunite burial grounds?
I will not stand in your way.
I will perform your task.
Their crypts are to the northeast over the hill. You can find them on the southern side of the road. By the light of Ellen, dear, what folly is this? You bring the death mask of not only my 3 dear brothers, but a 4th? But this means it cannot be. By all that is holy, what has happened in my hands?
What are you talking about?
And this mask is mine! Ah, the pain! The memories of 1,000 years flooding my mind! It is more than I can bear! My hands, my body, not but bones!
Aye, champion. It is the terrible truth.
My brother's dead! Myself dead! No, undead! Oh, how has this happened? A memory, those eyes, burning! Would that such a memory had remained lost?
Eyes? What do you mean?
His eyes captivated me. I could not look away. I came across him amongst the gravestones, just over there. He was bent over Daziel, my poor brother's body. It was convulsing in silent screams. Oh, how could I have forgotten his screams? I yelled and ran towards him.
What happened?
It was a lich. He turned and simply stared at me. I think I dropped my axe. I could not look away. Could not move. He came to me and said, "A fitting trophy you are, Champion Ravan. You shall abide here beneath the sky and guard my door. Latizo claims you as his prize."
The champion of the northern reaches made into a doorman. Why did you not simply run?
His eyes, they burned into me,
Ugh.
and my will faded as if vapor. His voice grew distant. All of my memories, even those of my brothers lying dead at my feet, sped away from me as a horse at a high gallop, until all I knew was to stand here and say but one thing to visitors unlucky enough to address me.
And what is that?
If the traveler wished to discover vast treasures, he should journey into the depths of the catacombs. There he will find a door marked with the symbol of death, and upon its doorstep he should utter the name Latizo.